Hey Socialites, welcome back. And if you're new here, my name is Ariell. I do mainly beauty content, fragrance, and lifestyle vlogs. So if those are the type of videos you enjoy watching, I would love for you to hit the subscribe button and come join the family. So today's an exciting video. I've been wanting to try the Ami Colé foundation stick. You guys have been raving about it. So Ami Colé was kind enough to send over quite a few of their products. So thank you for that package. You guys were so kind and generous to send that over. Super excited to try these products out. Let's jump right into it. So we are going to start off with foundation. I do prefer to apply on bare skin without any primers so we can see how the product performs without any help, if you get what I mean. So they sent over two shades. One's in the shade 240, which is described as a deep brown with yellow undertones. And then I also have one shade darker, which is the shade 230. So because I know 240, the lighter color is going to be closer to my skin tone, I'm going to apply the darkest shade to the outer perimeter. Then 240, which is the one that's a lot closer to my skin tone, we're going to apply that everywhere else. It's super creamy, by the way, you guys. Feels really smooth and emollient on the skin. And I do think that 240 matches me almost exactly. Now they do have 16 shades to choose from, and I feel like they have a great range for African American skin tones. So I'm just going to blend out the darker areas first. Now this foundation formula does have shea butter and baobab oil in it, and it makes it really emollient on the skin and very hydrating as well. Super creamy. And now I'm gonna go ahead and blend the lighter shade, well, my skin shade, which, yeah, this shade looks really good. Now the claims of this foundation is to be a medium coverage with a natural finish. And I do feel like I get a little bit more than medium on the coverage, and it does seem to have a natural finish, which cream foundations do tend to look a lot more natural and resemble skin a little bit more than a lot of liquids do. It is buildable. When I went in with a second swipe, it did cover the pigmentation. So I would say you can get up to full coverage with this product. It does look pretty smooth. They also sent over a couple of their Desert Date cream multi-sticks, and one is in the shade Spice, which is a beautiful plum shade. The other shade is in Flame, which is described as a vibrant red, but to me it kind of gives orange a little bit. So I'm excited to try both of them out. So we're gonna do Spice on this side. It looks kind of sheer. Looks kind of sheer. It's not super pigmented, which I'm not mad at that. I like a product that I can blend out fairly easily, and it's a multi-stick because you can also use it on the lips as well. So it's a cheek and lip color. That's pretty. And honestly, I don't even own like a berry shade of blush this color. So it gives you more so that natural flush of color. And let's try Flame on this side. Just gonna brighten under eye before I set. And I'm gonna use my Ami Colé translucent powder to set because y'all know I'm obsessed with that powder. It literally melts into your skin, which is actually the name of the powder, you guys. I didn't know that. It's actually called Skin Melt Loose Powder, and it gives melt right into the skin, so it does have the perfect name. So I'm gonna use that to set all over. So going in with my powder. such a nice powder. So let's try their lip oils. I did try the lip oils already and it feels much different than any other lip oil I've ever tried. It's more of a thicker consistency, feels super creamy and yummy on the lips. It's just interesting. It's actually the thickest lip oil that I've ever tried without being sticky at all. So I love that. It's almost like a cross between a gloss and an oil on the lip without being sticky. You get like the best of both worlds. But they sent over 2 shades. One's in the shade Bliss, which is actually just a natural nude shade. And then they also sent over the shade Excellence, which is a deeper nude. So let me show you how Bliss looks on. And then let's see what Excellence looks like on. Feels so good. Comment down below, let me know if you've tried the Amicole lip oils. They feel too yummy. Gonna just brighten a little bit more under eye, just right in the corner. So this is the final look. I'm not gonna put any finishing spray on here because I wanna see how the foundation stands up on its own. It's now 12 o'clock on the dot, so I'm gonna wear the makeup for the next few hours and come back and let you guys see how it stood up. So I was trying to figure out which side I like better on the blush, that berry shade or the flame shade that's supposed to be the red, but it looks sort of orangey. This is really pretty, but I think the fact that I don't own like a true berry color, I'm loving this side right here. And also I think it will still be pretty if I layered a little bit more and made it more intense, like if the focal point were the blush. It's just something about the berry shade. Love it. Okay, socialites, so I'm back and this is what we have. So I do have a little bit of shine on my nose and a little bit here. It's 3 o'clock, it's a little bit after 3, so it's pretty much 3 hours later. And I feel like the little shine that I have here and here for 3 hours is normal for me. My fine lines and pores aren't super emphasized and there's no oxidation, so that's great. Who I would recommend this for is any skin type. I feel like it's hydrating enough to be perfect on dry skin, but at the same time, I feel like it's not too emollient that you would get super oily if you have oily skin. As far as primers, I would definitely prime with a mattifying primer. Even for myself, I would put a little bit probably here and here. My favorite for that at the moment is the e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Primer. So I would just put just a tiny bit here and then put this on top and I feel like I will be fine. I also really like the blushes. I honestly prefer a blush that's like that medium pigment, but not too strong of pigment where I feel like I have to do a lot of blending to get a natural look. This gives you a natural flush of color, but at the same time, you could add a little bit more if you want like that stronger cheek look or the emphasized or exaggerated blush look. I really like the consistency of the lip oil. I like that it's a thicker consistency, almost like a gloss, but then not sticky at the same time. It just feels yummy on the lip. So comment down below, let me know what you guys think. Have you tried any of these products yet? How do you like them? And I do want to thank my new friends over at Amicole for sending us over these goodies to try out. This was tons of fun. If you're new here, welcome. I would love for you to come join the family by hitting the subscribe button. As usual, thank all of you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. 'Cause I've been where you are. You're too scared to show me love. 'Cause too fresh with the scars. Well, I don't have the answers.